know who won the belt Thursday? Do we know who won the belt today?
Well, with the belt, the biggest thing is we're really just trying to focus on, first down efficiency. Last year after watching our self scout went back and really looked at everything, and a lot of times we weren't very good because we were in third and long. So we've really put a huge emphasis on first down and second down efficiency, trying to stay ahead of the chains, eliminating sacks and TFLs. That's something we'll grade at as a staff after when we get back in the staff room. But the biggest thing is we would have won the belt a couple times, I believe, but we just got to do a better job of taking care of the football. Our twos are turning the ball over a little bit too much, and we're counting that. We're counting that. So it's we got to be as a good group of offense as we can, try to find our best 22, and so that second group is part of that 22. So. We got to do a better job taking care of the ball, and we'll win the belt. But I thought today, was one of our better days offensively. I thought there were some, big holes in there. I thought we made some good throws, and we did some good things. We got to continue to strain some guys to finish drives. That was, one of the first times we've really gone 8 plays in spring, and you saw some guys getting tired. And, when you get play 6, 7, 8, when you're getting down in that red zone, we got to really step up, and elevate our level. To put the ball in the end zone. I don't think we did a good job of that today, just watching it from the field. So some guys got to get in some better shape, and we got to learn how to finish drives and not just tire out.
The plays we saw early, Devois broke off 40-something, and then Hayden on the next play touchdowns. Can you speak to how those opened up, what happened there?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to go back and look at it. I thought those guys did a good job of being patient and hitting it. I thought our O-line did a good job of blocking. And those, I probably could have scored on 2 of those. They were just, big holes. I thought our offensive line, again, from the field, I'll have to go back and watch it, but I thought those guys did a nice job and opened up some holes for those guys to run through. But those guys did a nice job of finding it and going and scoring.
Coach, we saw the first series with the first team offense, the second series, and I think the first series with the second team offense. Were there any other big plays that went on in the scrimmage that we missed?
At the very end, we got walk-on receiver in there at running back, handed him a couple, and he did a really good job. We might have found him a new position, but I had to go back and look at it. I remember the ones you're talking about. From an explosive play standpoint, I think we hit some balls that would have counted as an explosive play. But again, we're really looking for those plays. We're almost treating it like Canadian football in spring, and we're really trying to get a first down every 2 plays and stay out of all third downs. And, and so we do that. We'll obviously move the chains better, stay out of third and longs, and be able to move the ball a lot better than we did last year.
How would you assess the quarterbacks play overall tonight?
I thought that was probably one of our better days. I don't remember us throwing an interception today. Seems like every practice we've had an interception. So. Other than the first day. So, I thought we protected the ball well. There's still some times where we're putting the ball in jeopardy when we're pulling it down to run. We're getting one hand on the ball. We got to keep 2 hands on the ball. And then, a couple of times we got scrambled out and the ball got a little loose. So, I've been really pleased with those guys. They're really, one of our goals as a quarterback unit is, to be the first one in the building and the last one to leave and to really lead by example. And I think all those guys are doing that. And I've been really proud of the way those guys are they're gelling together, they're coming together and playing really well.
Out to you today.
Trey Knox, he scored the touchdown there on the screen, made a couple plays. He kind of stood out. He made some plays that I can remember. I think Mike Woods made a couple. We had a couple drops towards the end. Again, those guys, I think, got a little tired. We got to learn how to finish. But for the most part, I thought, I was really pleased with the way we threw the ball in really windy conditions.
Running backs, Devois and Chase, how would you assess them so
I
far?
was really proud of those guys, honestly, and it's not from the standpoint of just running the football. I thought they did a really nice job of doing that, but that early on, we're working a couple new protections and doing some things different, and I remember Chase Hayden really picking up a couple really good blitz pickups and doing a really nice job where we get the ball out. So Was really proud of that, to see them understanding what we're trying to do from a protection standpoint and pick up the pressure so we can get the ball out. And I thought those guys did a nice job today. I can't brag on those guys enough. Did a really good job.
Great weather outside. It's a little windy.
Yeah.
Having this scrimmage and spring football and all these recruits here, what does that mean to have so many recruits? I know you can't talk specifically,
Right.
but to have all those guys up here and continue to build for the future.
Well, if anything, it has been a little chilly the first couple practices, and to have a good weather Saturday like it was today with a lot of people on campus, I mean, it shows how beautiful this place is. And to get out in Razorback Stadium and run a 100-play scrimmage, whatever it may have been, it was a lot of fun. I love being. I was said a little prayer last night, hoping that the rain would get out of here so we can get in the stadium. I really didn't want to go indoors, so man, it really turned out to be a pretty day and a nice little Saturday afternoon scrimmage.
Coach, while you guys were out on the practice field, you got news that you guys got a new running back coming from Arizona State. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I don't know if I can really speak on that, but I don't really know the rules there, so I'll wait to comment on that until we know more there.
Right side of the line, looked like Winkle and Wagner were in there. Noah's been sick, I think, and then Clinton
Yeah.
looked like he had a foot. Just how
Yeah.
those guys do with the first unit. Would you say?
Yeah, again, I'll have to go back and watch the film. Shane he bumped his, had a little bump and bruise, so we held him out of practice. I'll let Coach, talk about that more and reassess that as the weekend goes. But, I don't think we missed a beat, honestly. I hope to get Noah back quick. He's been out with the sickness. Hope to get him back as soon as possible because, he's one of the guys we're counting on. Played 4 games last year, so he's no longer a freshman. So we got to get him back out there. But, again, we'll grade the film. For the most part, I was pleased, just watching it from the sideline. So we'll go back in and look at it and grade those guys and see how they did. I hate crowning a guy a king before we get in and grade the film because, you're going to miss some things out there. And especially from a technique standpoint, we'll grade those guys up and make sure that they're doing the things they're supposed to do.
Anything else, Coach Craddock?
All right, thanks, guys. Go Hogs.
Joe, who is the